sir. Here's your ID back. This is your copy of the citation. If you would sign right here. It's got a court date, time it's a must appear. Please slow down and have a safe day.
The sheriff suspended the chief deputy for 40 hours and docked his pay because of the severity of the citation. A spokesperson said Yarborough was on duty at the time, but did not turn on his lights or sirens. A little further south in Florida, geotechnical experts are assessing a sinkhole. It's now reopened for a third time. Hillsborough County officials say the hole first formed in 2013 right under Jeff Bush's bedroom in the town of Seffner. He was going to bed for the night when his furnishings vanished into the earth. The sinkhole was filled but later reopened in 2015, and then on Monday, the county received a call that the hole reopened again. Officials say the neighboring properties are safe. It will now be filled with a water-gravel mixture like it was when it reopened in 2015. Chipotle is testing a robot to help make guacamole. It's called the Autocado. Here's how it works. You load up
feet, leaving a path of destruction. This
sure you want to live in California?
Roofs, shattered walls, slanted chimneys, and suspended decks dangling over an adjacent canyon. One anonymous Rolling Hills estate resident shared with us, "When I first bought my house 6 years ago, they told us we were safe living on this hill. How do I know if my home is safe today? Am I going to have to evacuate next?" The cause of the landslide still remains under investigation. Janice Hahn, chair of the Los Angeles County Board of Supervisors, who represents the area, said, "We won't know until a geologist and a soil expert really does a post-op on this and tells us what happened." She goes on to say, "But because of that fissure, the initial thinking is that it was because of the heavy rains that we had last year, and all that underground water has caused this, but we don't know." The city of Rolling Hills Estates, along with Janice Hahn's office, announced Wednesday they have teamed up to form a $125,000 fund for the residents affected by the recent land movement on Pear Tree Lane. The grounds continue to shift here in the Rolling Hills Estates, creating an unsettling environment for its residents and the unknowing of what's to come. Christina Corona, NTD News, Ranchos Palos Verdes.
Turning our attention. She's going to rip us apart.
Uncomfortable conversations about the slave period in the U.S. Fulton lawmakers and some taxpayers on Wednesday offered their views on whether compensation should be provided to descendants of individuals who lived in cabins like this one and who worked for their white owners as legalized property.
This is to study the best way to pay folks that were never enslaved, money from folks that were never slave owners. More and more pork barrel spending.
The specific piece of legislation, money, $210,000 to fund a research group to look at whether reparations
This is
should
ridiculous.
This is just such a divisive concept. I just don't think this is a wise expenditure of our money because we need a jail and we need a hospital care for South Fulton.
I respect her perspective, but I would hope that she would respect mine. To me, if you walked in the shoes of my ancestors and others who of color, your perspective would not be that.
Khadijah Abdul-Raham and 3 others voted in the majority for the reparation study.
The purpose of the reparations task force is to evaluate if reparations are warranted, if they are warranted, in what form. Should it be educational? Should it be financial? What should they be?
So what exactly is this $210,000 going to pay for? Well, there's an administrative fee, about 10%. The remainder is going to go to hire 5 researchers to study what went on. And also there might be some fees like searching vital records. From the Atlanta History Center in Buckhead, I'm Morris Diggs, Fox 5 News.
The way I feel about people getting paid because their ancestors was sold into slavery, go back to Africa and get the money from the people that sold you into slavery. Because that's who done it. Your own brothers in Africa. Yeah, I find it just ridiculous to say that people that had nothing to do with you being enslaved have to pay you. I don't agree with it. I think it's wrong. to make somebody pay for something they didn't do. I don't care if the damn ancestors might have had them. Well, hell, there's a lot of people that didn't. Get it from the people that sold you into slavery in Africa.